Coming up on News Watching, hundreds of Catalans were injured during attempts to break up their vote for independence.
More than 50 dead and 500 injured in Las Vegas shooting.
And Ithaca alum Tim LaCastro is making it in the MLB.
All this and more right here on News Watching Tonight. I'm Amanda Cerruti.
And I'm Kenneth Bradley.
Since Hurricane Maria hit in Puerto Rico, causing catastrophic damage on September 27th, many have been stepping up to help those affected. Rick Browd arrived in Puerto Rico on Friday, September 29th, with a couple thousand pounds of water, diapers, food, and other supplies packed into a rented cargo plane. He then left with a plane full of dogs and cats heading for New Jersey. Browd is the president and CEO of Wings of Rescue, a nonprofit that sends volunteer pilots to evacuate animals from places where their lives are in danger. Browd expects Friday's mission to be just the beginning of the animal airlifts out of this devastated island.
This past Sunday, hundreds of Catalans were injured when Spanish authorities used tear gas and rubber bullets to break up the vote for their independence. Catalonia, a northeastern region of Spain, saw national police officers in riot gear stationed in several places to shut down polling stations and seize ballot boxes. In most of the region, voting went on, and shortly after midnight, the Catalan government reported that 90% of over 2 million voters approved the referendum. However, these numbers could not be confirmed. During the altercation, nearly 750 people were injured, including many Spanish police officers. The outcome of the vote is still unknown, but another vote for independence is being constructed.
According to longtime manager of Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, rocker Tom Petty died Monday after being rushed to a Los Angeles hospital. At the age of just 66, Petty suffered from cardiac arrest at his home in Malibu at early hours of the morning. He was then taken to UCLA Medical Center, but unfortunately could not be revived. He died peacefully at 8:40 p.m., surrounded by his family, his bandmates, and friends. Petty's musical talents will be missed dearly. Late Sunday night, the deadliest gun attack in U.S. history took place in Las Vegas at Mandalay Bay Hotel. 22,000 people gathered at a country music festival on Las Vegas Strip. As country music singer Jason Aldean was performing, shots were fired into the crowd, killing at least 58 people and leaving over 500 injured. The shooter is known as 64-year-old Stephen Paddock, a wealthy property owner and regular in Las Vegas casinos. Paddock fired from the 32nd floor in his Mandalay Bay hotel room, where he had checked into a few days prior. Paddock killed himself before armed police blasted their way into his hotel room, where they found an arsenal of weapons. So far, 47 firearms have been discovered from 3 different locations associated with the shooter's name. The shooter's motive is still unknown. Our hearts go out to the friends and families of those affected.
After proving Einstein's theory of gravitational waves, 3 colleagues have been awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics. The trio of Rainer Weiss, Barry C. Barish, and Kip S. Thorne are credited for being the first to correctly discover how to detect gravitational waves. In the 80s, the group proposed building a facility to detect these waves. 100 years after Einstein's idea was published, these 3 men published their paper on how they had detected gravitational waves rippling from collisions and mergings of 2 black holes. These physicists built LIGO, a laser interferometer gravitational wave observatory that operates detectors in Washington and Louisiana. Each detector is made up of 2 tunnels, each 2.5 miles long. With lasers, it can be detected when the length of a tunnel changes by the slightest amount from gravitational waves passing by. Scientists feel new discoveries are soon to come with this new technology. In news that hits a little closer to home, with just 3 games to go before the MLB playoffs start, the Los Angeles Dodgers called up Ithaca alum Tim LaCastro to give him a chance to make the postseason roster. After spending time in both Double and AAA this season, LaCastro played second, shortstop, and all 3 outfield spots. His most impressive feats were seen while he was running, with a .308 batting average, 45 extra base hits, 34 stolen bases, and only being caught 7 times. LaCastro, 25, has all-star quality runner potential as he grades between a 60 and 65. In his first game, he did not have a chance to steal, but the Dodgers are definitely looking for this former Bomber to pinch run for them in their chase to the World Series.
At a Virginia shopping center on Tuesday, September 26, 10-year-old Jaden Watts was bored while his grandmother got her makeup done and decided to walk into a GameStop. Little did Jaden know that he was about to walk out with a brand new Xbox purchased by none other than Redskins running backs Rob Kelly and Keith Marshall. For years, Jaden Watts has wanted an Xbox, but his family just couldn't afford it. Kelly and Marshall saw a young boy in a Colin Kaepernick jersey admiring an Xbox and saw the opportunity to do something nice for a young football fan. Kelly and Marshall not only chipped in to get Watts an Xbox One, but also a copy of the newly released NBA 2K18. Jaden's grandmother, Sandra Watts, said that Jaden flew on Cloud 9 all the way to the car.
The quest for 28 is off to a good start, as last night the New York Yankees beat the Minnesota Twins in the wildcard game at Yankee Stadium. A game that saw both teams score 3 runs in the first inning ended an 8-4 win for the Yankees.
Yankees suck.
Gregorius, with home runs from Gregorius, Judge, and Garner, and a strong bullpen performance, the Bronx Bombers punched their ticket into the American League Divisional Series. On Thursday, the Yankees will begin their series with defending American League champions, the Cleveland Indians. If the Yankees can manage to win 11 more games, they will be World Series champions once again.
Well, as a fellow New Yorker and Yankees fan, I hope that they can pull out those 11 wins.
I definitely think they will. They've been playing very great lately. Coming up on News Watching tonight, a suspect in the kidnapping of University of Illinois scholar could face the death penalty.
Has Mumbai become India's most unlivable city?
And our exclusive interview with quarterback Tom Brady.
Stay with us.